Good morning, this is HurricaneCities.com with an update on the tropics. Let's take a look at 95L this morning. It's a large area of disturbed weather that extends from the Cape Verde Islands southwestward several hundred miles, but it has not become any better organized since yesterday. However, the system still has the potential to develop within the next couple of days as it moves slowly westward. There's only a 30% chance, though, that the system will become a tropical cyclone. There is some dry air affecting it from the north, and I believe that's affecting the system from developing. And as you can see, it's located, if you're tracking it, 11.2 degrees north, 27.6 degrees west. Barometric pressure in the system is 1,009 millibars, and it doesn't look very healthy this morning. And even if it did develop, all the forecast models are taking it right out to the mid-Atlantic and not affecting anybody but the marine interest. So there's nothing to worry about. Let's mark 95L off and forget about it and go and see what's happening in the Africa region and see what's coming off the African coast. There's some more systems popping up that we may have to watch sometimes next week, but let's let it get out into the Atlantic to see what happens and not try to build up a system before it reaches the land, reaches the water, because there is things popping up off of Africa that looks like it's going to develop, and once it gets into the Atlantic it kind of fizzles out. So let's keep an eye on it and see what happens, and not try to build on something that really hasn't developed. We need to kind of take it real slow. And right now the tropics look pretty good. Nothing in the Caribbean and nothing in the Gulf of Mexico at this time. But then again, some of the models are saying that something is expected to develop in the northern Gulf as the frontal system pushes down, but it hasn't happened yet. And some of the models have been very poor in forecasting this year. In fact, they've been almost completely off base several times. So, I mean, they're well left field and not hitting it a home run. I haven't seen a model yet that's been perfect. So let's mark that off until we see something developing. Right now, the Gulf of Mexico is clear. And then in the southeast, there's some convection off the Carolina coastline. We'll keep an eye on it, see what happens. But I think that's going to be pushing off to the northeast, especially when this front pushes through. It's going to race off to the northeast. So the tropics are really quiet for mid-August. It's unusually quiet, and I think it's going to continue to be that way for the next week or two. Don't see anything developing anytime soon. There's a lot of private hurricane sites pretending that something's going to develop, and please stay tuned to your local National Weather Service offices and your National Hurricane Center for the latest official information. That's where we get our information from, and we relay it back to you. Thanks for joining us, HurricaneCities.com.